from Nassau. Nassau in the house, and Long Island in the house too. My background's from there. Okay. So first of all, I'm just really grateful to be here with y'all, of course. I'm going to do a few poems for y'all. And again, I'm a spoken word poet. So what that means is, if y'all hear something y'all like, snap, clap, dance, prance, do anything you want to do. Yeah, just enjoy yourself, okay? That's the whole point of us being here, enjoying yourself, enjoying time with everybody. And yeah, so again, I hope y'all enjoy my set. I'll put the flag down for 1 second. So this first poem I had for y'all is essentially an excerpt from a poem that I did a few years back. And I figured this poem was a good poem to start with, and you'll see why. This one is called The Pursuit de la Alegría. My life used to be defined by paperwork upon paperwork. My life used to be defined by ticking time bombs and expiration dates, defined by application fees and alien numbers to stretch the idea that I do not belong here. But I am not an outsider by any stretch of the imagination. I am the imagination. I am the amalgamation of taking opportunities, few and far between, and creating my own success stories. I am the amalgamation of both struggle and success, of both foreign, familiar, of both Bahamian, maybe aspiring American some days. Somos la imaginación, la amalgamación de todo buenísimo en este mundo. I've had to step back and realize that I've come so far with this journey. I've had to put so much trust in myself and in the people around me. I had to step back and realize that everyone's dream is different, but immigration is being vulnerable. It's knowing when to ask for support, when to fight, knowing when to stop and step back and realize that there's so much more to life than paperwork upon paperwork. There's so much more to life than application fees, alien numbers, and the system's attempt to stretch the idea that you do not belong here. And we do belong here, and we are strong, powerful people deserving of all of the good things that this world has to offer.
Yeah.
Immigration is realizing that we belong here. Immigration is recognizing that we are here to stay. We come from all walks of life. We come from both far and near. We persevere. Thank you. Again, thank y'all so much for being here, for the support and everything. And yeah, I have a YouTube channel too if y'all want to check out more of my work. It's at TRPrabhu on YouTube, okay? So the next poem I had for y'all, this one I wrote pretty recently. And I want to perform this one because I feel like in the Bahamas, you might hear something similar like on the bus or in a car, somewhere like as you're kind of commuting. So I felt like this one made sense to perform here. So it's called Little Life Hard. Okay? So Little Life Hard. I feel like I'm screaming for some reason. Okay. But speaking of screaming, she said, life really hard for a little 1-year-old. He's screaming and yelling and crying like he got little bills to pay. Life really hard for a little 1-year-old. He yelling his little head off like those little bills really piling and piling up onto his little plate. Life's so hard for a little 1-year-old. He yelling his little head off like he paid for this little bus trip with his little toy wallet. Little life so hard for a little 1-year-old. Growing up is so hard for a little one too. This little bus rocking back and forth and back, shaking a little, shaking actually quite a lot, quite a little, quite a lot, quite a little, quite a lot. He's screaming and yelling so much, he's screaming so much for a little 1-year-old. Growing up will be hard for a little 1-year-old. Growing up will be hard for this little one, this 1-year-old. This little one really is a trip, huh? Really is a trip. Little trip really is a trip and a half, huh? Trip and a quarter, trip and a 1/8 for a little trip. Little life really hard. Really, life a little hard. Hard little life, it really is. Hard, not little life for him, for little trips, for him, for him, for him. He's screaming and yelling so much. Actually, he's screaming and yelling the appropriate amount. He's screaming at just the appropriate volume too. For a little 1-year-old, for a little 1-year-old, for a little 1-year-old, he's screaming just the right amount. Scream more, little one. Scream more. Because life is hard for a little 1-year-old. Life hard for a little 2-year-old, 10-year-old, 40-year-old, 80-year-old, everything in between year old. For a little trip. For you. Thank you. Let's go. Thank you. I'm seeing some snaps in the audience, so thank you, thank you. For my next one, I'm going to wave my flag. But yeah, I actually have 2 quick ones for y'all. This one I wrote a few days ago. So when a poet has new stuff, the crowd wants to say new stuff. Because it's a family crowd, so we're going to say new stuff. If it weren't, it would be a different word. So everyone, I have a new poem for y'all.
New stuff.
And this one is called Slang. And I wrote this specifically for this event. So this is exclusive stuff. Exclusive new stuff. Okay? Slang. I am a Bahamian. I am a strong black Bahamian. I am a Bahamian, but touchdown. I don't know anything about football, but I touch down. I look around, and I don't even get off the plane properly, but and then I notice immediately that something is different. Physically, I look the same, I think, but my lingo, my entire manner of communication is somehow warped, changed. Think. Let's talk about this phenomenon. Verbs added in place where they didn't used to be. Verbs missing in places where verbs should be, or some would say where they should be. Case in point, I is a Bahamian. Is. Is. I is a Bahamian. Same amount of verbs, but let's put that verb in a different tense. She is a Bahamian. He is a Bahamian. I also is a Bahamian. Or consider this. We is Bahamians. They is Bahamians. We really, really love a singular verb tense. I'll tell you that. In some cases, most cases, no R in sight. only is here. Are or is, same amount of syllables, but is easier to say, but trust me. But me, I'm not convinced. I don't know about y'all, but I'm not convinced. Anyway, case in another point. I go into the beach, or we go into the beach. They go into the beach. Quick, speedy sentences, because there ain't no time for that pesky to be no more. Yet again, not an R in sight. No place for it in these phrases, because you know, let's try this all together now, okay? I is a Bahamian. You is. He, she, it is. They is. We is Bahamians, but and we is Bahamians. True and true. And when I get comfortable with you, the verbs is either show up in different ways or the days don't at all. But hey, the language always is manifest in an authentic way too. It does make more sense when it has happened in real time. So watch this. I going down the road at a really funny hour. I could say around 4:30 in the morning, because I ain't afraid of nothing, and I name well boss. Yeah, that. Or I could go that way, down the street, over yonder. Also, no one says over yonder, except in this specific case. And for me, I could go over yonder too, and pause this little poem right here. Boy. I had one more poem I wanted to end on. It's a very quick one. But again, this one I wrote today. So, new stuff, and again, new exclusive stuff. So I want y'all to feel special because y'all my family. Seriously, this is family here. So thank y'all again for coming. I really appreciate it. And thanks to Alex and Grace and everyone. I really appreciate it. So this last one is called Colors of Us. And this really, really quick, so don't miss it, okay? Colors of Us. Aquamarine, the crystal clear waters, and I really mean clear, clear. Talk about stunning. Stunning like us. Gold, the soft sand, pink in some areas. Trust me, it's the truth. And don't forget about the glistening sunshine above, beaming with joy like us. Black, the unbridled power of the Bahamian people. I'm talking pure strength, pure tenacity. Us. Us. Colors of us. Happy Independence, Bahamas.